In February 1482, Johann Heidenberg, better known as Johannes Tritemius, left the university city of Heidelberg, its centuries-old streets sandwiched between the south bank of the river Neckar and its grand hilltop castle, to return to his hometown of Trittenheim. He was only 21 and had spent the last few years studying across Europe, beginning in Trier before heading to the Netherlands and then on to Heidelberg. Along the way, he had become intrigued by humanism and had made strong connections with like-minded scholars. He was on a path towards a good career. The future was bright, but, for now, it was time to return home. Joined by a traveling companion, he trekked across the forests and green hills of southwest Germany towards their destination. One evening, tired from the road, they decided to spend the night in Sponheim, a tiny village with a largely ignored Benedictine monastery called St. Martin's. The monastery, founded in 1124, was not of major importance, but the monks were kind and offered Tritemius and his companion a place to sleep for the night. Well rested, the next morning the two men thanked the monks for their generosity and continued on their way. When they reached Bachenau, about an hour's walk across the hills from the monastery, a snowstorm struck. Neither man could see the way ahead. Tritemius convinced his companion to continue onwards, to try to push through. It would be humiliating to return to the monks for help, he said. But the snow continued to fall, accumulating into a freezing, unpassable barrier. Tritemius admitted defeat. The two men trudged their way back across the icy hills to Sponheim, where once again the monks offered them refuge. In that moment, Tritemius experienced a profound realization. His return to the monastery was a sign from God. This was where he was meant to be. He immediately changed his plans. Instead of going home, he would live out his days in Sponheim as a Benedictine monk. A year later, Tritemius was appointed abbot. He would hold this position for 23 years. To Tritemius, standing in the snowy grounds of St. Martin's Monastery, his arrival at Sponheim and promotion to abbot was the second miracle he had experienced in his short lifetime.